Hey, Taylor.
Hey, Fred, how you doing?
Hi, Fred.
Good. Hi. How are you guys doing?
We're doing awesome.
Good.
How are
Well, that's good.
you?
You're doing good, huh?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, are you having a good Christmas holiday season?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Having a good one.
Is it gets pretty cold up there, doesn't it? What
Yeah.
do you know? What's the temperature up there right now, up in North Idaho?
Oh, it's like 30 out. You know.
Ew.
It
Ugh.
hovers around 30 most of the time.
Oh man.
That's horrible. You
Yeah.
guys should come back to Florida.
It's winter. You know.
So where are you right now? Are you at your facility at RMC?
No. I'm over at the golf course at Avondale.
Oh, nice.
I love that
had
place.
A dinner thing I had to hit. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny. You're at a golf club, golf course, even when it's 30 degrees out.
Yeah, that's impressive.
So yeah.
Love
Yeah.
that. Well, thank you so much for coming on the stream. We really appreciate it. Every donation that we've been receiving for people is going directly to Give Kids the World. So, Fred, what are you guys currently working on at the RMC facility? Are you guys still building the Fun Spot track?
Yeah, no, building Fun Spot down in Atlanta, and also working on the new ride that's going in Magic Mountain.
Okay.
You know, and then there's several trains that have been ordered. You know, extra trains and so forth. So we're doing a couple extra sets of trains and that type of thing
Yeah.
for the existing parks. You know,
So you guys are busy. That's
have
good.
RMCs.
Yeah, that's great. What's the current status on the construction for Fun Spot and Magic Mountain? You guys have broken ground or are starting to go up, right? Or something like that.
Oh yeah. No, it's moving, and we're building structure, and we built most of the track for Fun Spot, and the guys are down there working on foundations, and they'll be starting structure pretty soon. You know, as soon as they get some foundations in, and we've got all the. It's actually not going to be a wood structure. It's going to be a steel angle iron structure.
That's cool.
So,
Wow.
Is that the
It's all painted white, and so that's what it's going to be.
Is that the first iBox to have a completely steel structure?
Down at Kentucky Kingdom, we put an iBox on that existing steel structure that they have there.
Okay. Yeah.
So
yeah.
that was really the first one, but it's the first ground up that we've done with the steel structure.
Okay.
But we obviously did the coaster down there at Kentucky Kingdom, and it had the angle iron steel structure, and it was galvanized. It's gray galvanized. This one we've sandblasted, and they want it painted white, so that's what we've done.
Okay. That's
That's
awesome.
gonna be so
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah. So I know this is the first time that you guys have working with the Fun Spot team. It was really cool being down there at IAPA, seeing everyone all together. It seems like that's gonna be a great partnership. They seem like great people.
Oh, yeah, they are great people, and it is a great partnership. And the coaster is going to be an excellent coaster. It is, and it actually goes over the top of one of their buildings there. You know, their main long building, their arcades and all that. And actually, it's going to go right over the top of it.
That's gonna be so cool. It looks like it's gonna be one of your best, so we're very excited.
Yeah. No, it's going to be good. It's going to be a great ride.
Yeah, we have some
Yeah.
questions that we got sent in with some donations attached to them. So one of them was actually from Scott. He wanted to know if you had to give up either snowmobiling or motorcycles, which would it be? I feel like that's a really hard choice.
Well, I probably I can't. I'm not going to do the snow or the motorcycles this winter because I got to get healed up more. I got to get
Are you
get
injured
healed up
again?
further before I do that. So from the last pile up.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, no way did you get hurt again.
But I'll probably do some snowmobiling. But yeah.
Okay.
So I'm probably going to have to wait till summer before I do the dirt bikes again. But
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do them.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Personally, I like snowmobiling better, but that's probably because I have never ridden a motorcycle.
I haven't ridden a motorcycle ever either.
I don't know how we never got on one with you guys out there.
I've done dirt bikes, but
Yeah. No, I got to be a little careful.
Yeah, a little bit.
Healed up here.
So another one of the questions we got was for someone who's a mechanical engineering major at college and wanting to get into the industry, did you have any like tokens of advice?
we don't have any engineering jobs for them right now, but my advice is that they just have to keep beating the pathways and beating the doors down, because it's about the only way that you can get into the industry as an engineer right now. I think, you know, it's hard. It's a hard job to get into it, but you can. People do, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, that's good. Yeah, and then this was another question that someone sent in. They're wondering, what are some of the challenges that you faced when creating and installing your first overseas roller coaster with Wildfire?
Oh, well, there was a lot of challenges, but fortunately we were working with Vekoma, and Vekoma was doing a lot of the permit work and the things that we didn't know. And so it was still a challenge because we work in different fashions, but since then we've learned how to work overseas. But that was a big part of the challenge. And then of course we had to, you know, it was a different shipping type deal because we're shipping on boats, you know, instead of on trucks. So, you know, it was a learning experience, but we did fine with it.
Yeah.
But those are the main challenges that we had.
I remember when we were talking to Jake, he was asked what the toughest project for him was to work on. He said Goliath at Six Flags Great America he thought was the toughest. Do you agree with that, or do you think that there was a different project that was more difficult?
It was the toughest because it was like the coldest winter that they'd had for a long, long time out there. And it was so cold that it was just hard to get the job done. And we were just pressing and pressing, but it was a lot of times it was below zero a lot of the time we were building the coaster. And so it was just really hard. But other than that, it went well. I mean, and we actually did half of the work in 2 months because the rest of the time it was so cold that it was so slow going. It was just too cold to work out there, you know?
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. I can only imagine how brutal that would be.
It was brutal, you know, just terribly cold.
Yeah, well, props to you guys for sticking with it and everything. So this is a great question, and This is something that actually I wish that we had kind of dove into a little bit when we were doing the documentary. So you mentioned that your first big roller coaster was the Colossus at Magic Mountain, and then of course you guys got to go back and redo that one. What was that like? Because that's got to be that's pretty cool. That your first
cool.
roller coaster you got to redo.
It was. Yeah, well, the Colossus was the first roller coaster I'd ever ridden, and the only one. And so it was quite a deal to go back and rebuild it like we did. And so it was quite a big deal to us, you know. That was a big deal.
That's so cool.
That is so cool.
And it turned out to be a really good coaster.
I still haven't gotten on that one yet. I'm looking forward to it, though.
I like it a lot.
It's a really nice ride.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
So this is probably like a picking your favorite kid question, but someone wants to know if you have a favorite of your own rides.
Oh.
But they said you can't say Steel Vengeance.
I always get asked that same question all the time. But every ride is, you know, it's custom and they're all unique. So I like the big ones, the small ones. I like them all actually. So obviously the real big rides they're probably my favorites, but there's good smaller ones out there too. So I couldn't really tell you one is better than the other.
I think that's fair.
Do you have like an element that particularly stands out to you that as one of your favorites?
Or like a moment that stands out in your mind?
Yeah, Steel Vengeance, the drop and the way you come out of the drop there. The first time I rode that, it was at night.
Ooh.
And oh my, so that was a moment.
That is a moment.
And it was spitting down rain and I was like, oh man, what a ride. Yeah. So that's probably it. I just remember going off the hill and I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
And then you go down and you go right back up and I was like, oh boy, this is a ride.
That's cool. So I gotta ask, because right now you're one of the only people on the planet that has ridden Iron Gwazi. I would love to hear what you thought of it.
When you ride it, you will know how I liked it because it is that good. It is that good. It is a great ride.
Ooh.
You know, and so it's excellent. Yeah, I like it.
Perfect.
I like it. You'll like it too.
Good.
We never doubted
Yeah,
that.
yeah. We can't wait. I would love to hear, because I was there when this happened, but I'd love to hear from your perspective. What was your reaction to seeing This Is How We Roll for the first time? Because that was a pretty cool experience.
You know what? I have people here. They had another showing in the Avondale Golf Club here, and they had another showing, and it was packed. And there's people that have watched that 3 and 4 times over and over. And I mean, it is great. It is great. And these people are like, oh man, what a documentary. And literally they've watched it 3 or 4 times over and over and over, you know, just random people. And so it's that good.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. That's great to hear. What was your reaction to seeing it for the first time? Because that was pretty cool. You had your brothers there and everyone.
I was a little nervous because I have a hard time going in front of people and saying this is a lot about me, you know, and stuff. And so but when I saw it the first time, I thought, well, this is really well done, and I was really happy with it because it didn't make me feel uncomfortable, like you know, and I didn't want to feel uncomfortable, and it didn't make me feel that way.
Aww. Yay!
We're so thrilled that we were able to do that, and we love hearing that it had that kind of reaction. That really means a lot. You know, we wanted to do your story justice.
My reaction, was that there was people on the first time it was played up here that were crying out there. Some of my friends, and I was like, they were just like, boy, we never knew, you know. So it was that good. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, you're going to have us all in our fields.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
That's great.
So anyway, it's all good.
I'm just curious. So I know that you're staying on with RMC as a consultant, but you know, if you're officially retired, I'd love to know how it's going so far. How are you liking it?
I'm liking it. I'm liking the retirement, and I'm liking the duty I have of going in and helping and consulting now and again. And so I'm really liking it. I'm enjoying it. You know, I thought I would be lost, but no, I'm not. I got plenty to do.
Oh, yeah. You deserve it, Fred. You've worked your butt off.
So anyway, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I didn't know at first whether I would be or not. I was a little nervous, but now I'm good with it. I've played my role, I think.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, the impact you've had on the industry is incredible, and we're so thankful for all of the hard work and everything that you've done. You've inspired so many people with just your incredible story, and what a career. Like, I hope you have an awesome retirement. It's well deserved.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you.
All right, Fred. Well, thank you so much for coming on our stream. We really appreciate it.
Tell everyone we say hello. If you're with the fam, tell them all we say hi.
I will. I will tell everybody.
Good. All right, Fred. Well, thank you so much.
Well, you guys have a good one, and thank you.
You too. You're so welcome. Yeah, we'll talk to you later. All right.
Okay.
All right,
okay,
bye.
guys.